hold on, let's go. Puerto Rican, on the block, call the J-Lo, just G, on the clock like it's payroll.
What's good? What's good? That's Yana Shawty, TYSF, Queen of the Skull, and we're here with QODS podcast, and we have the one and only, the creative, the businessman, entrepreneur, the one that you really see outside in these events, okay? Adam from Real Status Co.
Hey, thank y'all for having me.
Of course. Thank you for
it.
making the time. We're going to get, what were you doing today? You were just...
I was chilling with Vans and Weed. It's like another podcast in Richmond. We went to Berkeley. We just chilled out like at a park and basically just talked, you know, all day.
That's where they did the interview?
Yeah.
That's
it was
hella
hella
dope.
chill. Yeah. And it was like nice and rainy and shit too.
Right. I was about to
Like,
say that. How'd
okay.
y'all do that with the weather?
There's like a little gazebo shit.
Oh,
so, you know,
cool.
we're like chilling under it. And yeah.
That's a nice scenery.
For real. Nice view of the city. Nice view of the bridge. It was
That's
hella
hella
clean.
dope.
Yeah.
Let's talk about you, the business. So, and I actually don't know you for that long. I met you like not long ago.
You know what's kind of crazy too is I actually like knew about you for like hella long. Like since I started making clothes, I think I like had always seen you around. Like I'd seen you like performing and stuff before.
Dope.
But like I wasn't putting two and two together at the time. Like, oh, I could totally, you know, like fucking put this together. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't know. How long have we known each other? Like a year and a half, maybe?
Since when did you start the college?
It was like a year and a half ago, probably now. And I had to like set it up obviously before, you know, it was ready to go. So it was like maybe a little before that.
So maybe like 2 years.
2 years almost. yeah.
2
Something
years.
like that.
Dope.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about that. So when I met you, you reached out about a sweatshirt that you had, and it had a concept behind it, which was like, everybody wearing your sweatshirt, it goes to a university, and all these people have different backgrounds, whether it's creative or just showing who they are.
Yeah.
I think it was a super dope concept when you told me about it. I was ready to dive into it. The vintage look was cool. How did that come about? And you already had clothing prior to that project.
Yeah. So
what led to that?
Yeah, it was kind of like a bunch of things. So I'm not from here, you know. I moved here in 2016.
Where you from? What?
I'm from Southern California originally.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
You fit in hella. You fit in hella perfect.
Hey, you know, I started soaking up some game from some of y'all. I was like, oh damn, you know, I was like 20 when I moved out here. So like, and I'm from like the suburbs, so like, you know, not really a whole lot of shit going on out there. But like when I moved out here, I was like, oh, this is how y'all get down. This how okay, you know. So I just like soaked it up, you know. Y'all had some shit, but I came out here originally to make music. And I was making like, I was trying to rap and like do beats and shit like that. Yeah, but I didn't really I was like being honest with myself. I was like, man, I don't really fuck with this shit. Like, I don't really like anything I'm making. But I was also like selling like old vintage pieces at the time too. Like I had a bunch of Polo, I had a bunch of Tommy Hilfiger, shit like that.
Just regular, not your brand.
Yeah. Before any of that, like 2016, like early. So all my friends were like, yo, like, why are you trying to do this? You should be trying to do this. Like, you know what I mean? And so I was like, oh, like, that's kind of it's a good idea. Like, at least I could have fun with it. Like, you know, still being creative. And I was making clothes, like, not clothes, but I was like customizing my clothes as a kid, you know? So it's kind of like not too far to change it. Basically, though, long story short, what happened was when I started making clothes, I was like, man, if I could marry these two things, it'd be super dope. Like, I still love music, super, like, crazy, but, like, being just doing fashion, like, I want to like put them together, you know, like if I can put it together, I feel like I could really do something. So I thought of like the whole XXL freshman thing. And I was like, why don't I just do that for the Bay? But I had known so many people. I had known like 20 people originally, but like AF started like introducing me to hella people. You know, I'm like asking everyone. That's how I met Ari's, because of you. Like all these people, I'm just like, hey, do you know anyone like besides you that like would be down to be on this? And, you know, you start meeting hella people. We did it for 100 people. I probably ended up doing like 150 people though. So
that's crazy. This is all off of you like networking. Yeah,
exactly. So it was a fun experience for me because like I got to meet all these people who do crazy dope shit, you know. But like then I also get to be like, oh, you're doing this crazy cool thing. Like let me put you in some clothes for this. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's kind of like evolved since then. Like I don't do Rebel U as much as I should be doing. I feel like now because people still know me for that. But like it's so stressful to get like an artist involved like 100% of the time when it's like. You know, artist time. Like sometimes people will be like, "Oh, I'll be there in an hour." 6 hours pass. I'm stuck on the bridge. You know.
Oh my
like,
god.
No, you know what I mean, though. Like,
no, it be like that for real.
It's like some crazy shit. So like, I haven't been like doing as much like with that, and I've just been trying to go back to like the clothes, but I've just been trying to get people to like fuck with it like that. You know, it's like the music is definitely a huge part of like what makes like Rebel U and Rebel Status like a thing. But like, you know, like we're here for the clothes. You know what I mean? Like.
But it's dope because when I think of Rebel Status, Rebel U is an extension of Rebel Status. It's not the other way around. So that's a good
definitely.
like thing, you know. Like
Yeah,
I know you for the clothing, so just know that.
Yeah,
Like the clothing is
definitely.
dope.
Nah.
Your quality is really good. Like
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like you really nurture your clothing, which is super important because a lot of us, we kind of, even myself guilty, will just put something on a T-shirt and
Yeah,
just
it's
call it a day.
yeah,
You
yeah.
know.
It's so like easy when that's like all you can do, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
if that's all you know, I mean, I've done it before too. Like no shame in the game. You
Right.
get it how you live, you know? So
Right.
like it depends on what you're cool with. But like I want to be known for that, like the quality shit. Like even like I was saying earlier in this other shit, like I want like to be able to like give my kids this shit, or you to give your kids like my shit and be like, yo, this was some shit that like was popping back in the day, and I bet you 10 years from now it'll be popping again. You know what I mean? Like
that's so crazy because that's designer mentality. That's what I call that.
Yeah.
Like you said, like a Tommy Hilfiger actual crew
Yeah,
neck, you
yeah.
could really pass that on. And it's
Exactly.
considered vintage.
Yeah.
Is that what the plan is with Rebel?
Yeah, definitely. I want to take it like, I mean, as far as I can take it, you know, like if I could get like a store somewhere, if I could get this shit in another country, if I could get this shit in another state, you know, like I don't know. It's just like I want to take it as worldwide as it can go. And I want it to be taken seriously as like a streetwear brand, a clothing brand, like whatever you want to see it as. I want to see it as like I just want to be like in a movement, you know, like where it's like people are rocking this. It's a certain period of time where it's like this kind of music is being made, or like, you know, just like what's like going on right now, you know. I want it to be like a staple of like the time period we're in, kind of thing.
Gotcha. Where'd the name come from?
So like being from like Southern California, there's this rapper from Hawthorne, which is like a spot in LA, if you know.
Yeah.
This dude, his name was Kixie Siete. He's a rapper, but he doesn't even rap anymore. He had this song called But a Smooth, like way back in the day. And he had a bar where he says Rebel Status in it. I don't remember exactly how it goes. It's like Rebel Status, heavy metal swagging, some shit like that. And it just always like kind of stuck with me, like as like a fucking like 12, 13-year-old, 14-year-old, whatever I was. And when I was like a little kid, I used to tell my homie like, "Oh, this is gonna be like a cool record label growing up. Like, I'm gonna make it Bad Boy. Like, I'm gonna make it like Death Row. Yeah. You know what I mean? And obviously, like now it's like a clothing thing. But like, I'm still fucking with so much music. You know, it's like it's all going hand in hand. You know, so like I feel like it's just kind of like paying homage to like my childhood, but also like, you know, like what it just is, like what I feel like it means to me, you know.
That's hella dope. Right now that you mentioned Hawthorne, remind me, I grew up in Gardena, so I
oh, for real?
Yeah, so I lived in LA for a long period of my life.
Okay.
So it's dope. Just a little for a second.
Nah, yeah. Damn.
What else? But yeah, back to the clothing.
Yeah.
So I just copped the shirt for me. I really wanted to talk about that shirt because you try to steal it from me pretty often, but it's
Is it it's the tree one, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a bold fucking shirt, bro.
Yeah.
And when people like see me with it, bro, they're just like looking at me like,
what
you know,
the fuck?
yeah,
Nah, people look at me hella weird too, and I'm like, bro, I swear, like, look at it for a little bit.
Are you mixed with something?
I'm Samoan.
You're Samoan?
Yeah.
White is Samoan?
My dad's Samoan white.
How was making that shirt? Because that's a statement, is bold, and just your background, people look at you. How was that process of that shirt, selling it? A lot of people, big people too, like point that shirt out to me and really, really like it. And I just be like, I don't even know. I tell them it's from you, but I'm like, I don't know if he has more, because I remember when I bought it, you told me that was the last one. But I'm like, like this, people won't.
I got him. Yeah, nah. I just did you know Uno Cool Bro?
No.
Damn. Okay, there's all these crazy people. There's this dude, he's from North Carolina, but he lives here in Frisco now. But he asked for like a hoodie because he was like doing this music video. He's like, yo, I'm doing this concept. Like, I really love that design. Like, can you put it on a hoodie and we'll put it in the video? And I was like, okay, just pay for the hoodie, you know?
Right.
So I'm thinking about bringing them back because it's cool. Like, I really enjoy like what it says, but like people like kind of give you a hassle behind it because, you know, I look the way I look. But it's like at the end of the day, like I'm standing behind the same shit like y'all are saying. Like,
and that's why it's so empowering.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So like it's cool, you know.
He's like, I got more designs.
I got more for it. Yeah. It's just kind of funny because like people like still come up to me to this day because like I have like some one-offs I think that are like smalls, you know what I mean? Like a small, like a triple XL or something like that size. And like people like when I'm at like a vending event, like when we were at that one with you and me, and yeah. Somebody came up to me and they're all like, "What does this mean?" And I was like, "What the fuck do you think it means, bro? It's a fucking KKK member like getting hung on a tree." Like,
right.
I don't know how to
You're
explain
like, what else do I say?
Yeah. Like, I don't know what you want me to say to that. And then, I don't know, like, sometimes you get like the best reaction, then other people are like, what the fuck? And it's like,
do you feel like that fucks with you for a minute? Or do you
yeah,
feel
because
like...
I'm like, who am I like talking to right now? Almost like, I understand like that's like I'm saying like something very like crass, or like, you know, like what I'm saying is violent, but like that group of people is violent. So what the fuck do you want me to do?
Yeah.
Like,
No,
what the
that's
fuck?
real.
Like, I don't know. Like, I just feel like it's such a, for me, it's like, it's cool. It's an easy layup. Why the fuck not? But like, if people like look at me weird, I don't want to be like starting some shit that like, I don't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? I don't want to be like the one that's like, oh, this motherfucker's like taking advantage of whatever.
Right,
you know?
right.
It's like, it's not that big of a deal to me. You know what I mean? Like, if people want it, for sure, I'll keep selling them. But if people give me a big hassle about it, I'm also just like,
you're like, you got
it's
more.
not really worth it. Yeah.
Got you. I wanted to talk. We were talking about the musically. You work with a collective, which is super dope. Because I don't really see collectives out here besides FNG, so it's super dope to see your collective. And they're making noise. They're also making noise. I see them everywhere.
I'm trying to make them do it some more. I'm trying to turn it up right now. Tell them to drop something.
Right, no, drop something.
For real.
Who does it consist of? I know one of them is his name Frosty?
Yeah, Frosty. Frosty's my like closest homie ever. He's kind of like the reason that I'm even still making clothes.
Oh shit.
Yeah. I was like stopping for a minute.
You don't want to make clothes?
I had like stopped because of some shit like this. Like I made like a tag design, and like people were like, "Yo, like you shouldn't be making a tag design. You're not a tagger." Like
shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, like
I would have been like, bro, I'm from LA. Like they do hella tagging there. Like fuck what y'all talking about.
Nah, yeah, it was just like too much on me. Like in like my social circle, you know what I mean?
You seem like you don't like confrontation too much. Like you rather diffuse it and be like, you know what?
Yeah, it's just like I don't know, like it's just not that big of a deal to me. Yeah.
So I could be like, nigga,
what's
look.
Up? Nah, yeah. I'm definitely like the chillest person, you know?
That's dope.
But it was just like wait, who am I going with? Okay, so the group, my bad. So the group is Frosty, my closest homie. Then it's Colo, who's kind of like our super mega producer rapper. He like knows how to do everything. We got Coley, who's kind of like our super crazy rapper. I don't know. He needs to get a song with Stunna Man. They could get in a scream contest, you know. And then we got our superstar Miggy, who's kind of like a pop star rapper, crazy. Y'all should look him up for sure. He's got some streams. He's got some great songs. He needs to drop some more shit too though. And then we got our last homie Griff, who's like a master on the guitar. And they be getting into like melodies and shit. They're not more so like on the rapping side of shit. Gotcha. But you know, like we're trying to like get everybody involved in like a different way. Yeah. Even like I know you know Aaron, right? Like from Escape from San Francisco. Yeah. So he's not like
he sings.
No, not that Aaron. No. You talking about good Aaron though? Yeah. Aaron from Escape from San Francisco Media. He like does a podcast. Well, we do a podcast too. It's called Cuddy Convos.
Oh yes, I did see.
Yeah. But he's like. He doesn't want to say he's in the group, but he be in the group. He just is always like helping with like videography and shit like that, you know? So we're trying to like, I don't know. We're trying to put together a project right now, but like I'm putting it more on them because like they're the music people, artists, you know what I mean? So it's like I can help y'all market it, but y'all got to actually put out the product. Like the product needs to be ready, you know what I mean? So like I need y'all to put it together, you know? Right. So I'm kind of like stuck, like waiting, you know? I'm feeling like fucking Puffy or fucking Suge, like, give me that fucking album.
Hurry up, give me the album.
Yeah.
That's hella dope, though. I think it's dope to have like lucky like a brotherhood and like
it definitely feels like that. It's
y'all
cool,
seem chill. Y'all don't seem like brothers that fight.
Yeah, nah. It's so chill for real. Like we go to the fucking studio, we'll fucking just first 3 hours is just like us like chopping it up, and then it's like damn, like wait, we need to make some music. Right. Let's get to it, you know. So it's all just like a chill time. You know, I love them. You know, it's a good time. We just went out to San Diego and. It was a rough time out there, but, you know, we stuck it out together and we were like, fuck San Diego, but we got this, you know? It was a good time, you know? Good bonding experience.
Your clothing, have you promoted it out there?
Yeah. We kind of went out there to do it. I'm going back to fucking Temecula this weekend for Christmas, and I'm going to take some stuff out there and kind of like mess around while I'm out there. But I haven't like been out there too much while I've been making clothes. I don't really go down like back there like at all really. I've stayed in the Bay most of the time while I've been moved out here. You know what I mean?
I feel like pushing it out in SoCal and New York would be like super dope.
Me and it's funny, me and my girl are kind of talking because I've been out here for almost 8 years now, and like it's nice being out here. I love the Bay like with my whole heart for real. Like it feels like real home. But like I feel like to that extent, I'm comfortable. So it's like
Right.
we're kind of thinking like maybe New York might be a good place because there's a lot of fashion going on out there. Like,
Yeah, I
maybe,
could see you in the fashion. Like,
yeah, that's kind of what I'm trying to do. Like, or at least be taken seriously there. I
right.
just like submitted to New York Fashion Week, so maybe knock on wood.
Yes,
You
good
never know
luck.
what happens.
That's hella dope.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like your clothing just stands out in a different way than because there's a lot of clothing brands out here. We're not gonna cap on that. Even
No,
at
yeah.
pop-ups, it's like I'm like, God damn, it's a lot of people
It's hella
doing it.
motherfuckers. Yeah. It's crazy.
But that's what makes the difference between you and just a print on a shirt. I feel
Yeah,
like
I feel like
you
a lot
do
of people get stuck on
two-tone
that.
things, which is
Two-tones.
hella
I mean,
different. You
everything's
do
custom,
reverse
Reverse
jackets.
just did that thing with Mario.
I'm like, what
Yep.
the fuck? It's
This
like
right now a flannel. Like,
yeah,
this is not
a
right now, but
flannel.
I feel like people get stuck on like T-shirts and like hoodies, and it's like, bro, like there's so much more out there. I don't want to be just like a T-shirt hoodie guy. Like I want to be
Right.
like damn, you can make a flannel, you can make a fucking puffer jacket, you can make a vest, you could make whatever the fuck. You know what I mean?
What's your process on making those things besides time and money? Because I know it has to cost.
It's hella fucking bread sometimes, but it's not really honestly much of a creative process. It's like this sounds so stupid, but did you ever play like Sims and shit when you were little?
I seen the game.
Yeah, it's like that game. It's like you like set up an avatar and dress them up type shit. I feel like it's like that. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, what do I really think I would look good in today? So like,
bro, you know what? You should do content like that. You know the content where the person like kind of jumps.
Dress up. Yeah. Nah, I've been like trying to like think about getting into that more, but like I'm still like so shy behind like in front of the camera. You know what I mean? Bro, what the fuck? That's why everyone's all like, who the fuck is this dude?
Right.
And then I'm like, bro, sad is.
You're like, I'm the creator of it.
Yeah.
That's hella funny.
Nah, yeah. Don't you ever get like that or nah? I feel like, I guess you've always been kind of in front of the camera too.
I'm conceited. I'm conceited as fuck. I just got him a shirt for Christmas with my pictures on it.
Oh, for real? Oh, it's one of those like 90s band things where it's like girlfriend?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm
Nah. I've totally seen some shit like that.
If I could be in the
That's
camera,
cool, though. Does it look cool though? There we go. See?
Yeah, but I'm not shy from the camera, but I do get nervous when I'm about to perform, so I'm sure it's like kind of the same feeling.
Yeah. It's just like an awkward.
Yeah. Gotta throw up. Don't know what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, exactly.
What should I do?
Yeah. It's like trying to be like candid in front of a camera is like hella like.
But I can see you doing it, even if you're not saying nothing. I think it would be super dope.
People like sometimes like the little like stupid ass like skits and shit I be putting up there. People like the most, and I'm like, I like that I can do that, but it's like I can't think of that shit all the time.
You had like a commercial, didn't you? Like for the reverse. Yeah, like you were at a college, I believe. Everybody was at a college, or was it a park?
Oh, you talking about at SF State? You're talking about for the red and blue ones we did. Yeah, that was like a couple years ago now.
I like that one. That one still sticks to my head.
Fun. Yeah.
Not till
that one I like rented out some like people for though. I was like, hey, like you guys think of this idea. I have like a loose idea, but like if you guys want to run on it, you know. So that's also cool too though. I need like to get in contact with more people who want to do shit like that, where it's like, oh, like let's get a fucking storyline going of like what's happening,
Right.
I've been trying to get like into like more of like the real thing because Instagram likes that shit.
Right.
But it's like trying to figure out what really hooks people on Instagram. What gets you to like stay on like a fucking 30-second fucking thing while you're like, looking 3 ways type shit on Instagram.
I think a marketing manager would be cool. Yeah. Like if you like got like
I am kind of trying to think
a media
about
marketing, not just the marketing, because you market it very well.
I totally get what you're saying though. Like, yeah, I that's kind of my goal for like 2024 is like, I feel like I have so much good shit now. Like, for real, like I know you've been to my crib, but like the fucking spot that I have, like holding the divider I have holding my shit, that shit is like overflowing now. You know what I mean? Like I have so much good shit, and so I have like 2024 planned out for like releases and shit. But it's like I have all this shit, but I don't know how to like say in the right way, like you should buy this shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like that's my biggest like hump to get over this year.
Got you. I feel like once you figure those little things out, because I feel like the brand itself and the clothing material,
that part is
so
locked exactly.
in.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is so good because a lot of people really go through the motions of not having the quality of clothes throughout the years. They still have the same quality clothes, or it's just they're selling. They even have fucking stores. No shade. I love all you stores out here. I fuck with y'all. But the quality of shit, I'd be like, damn, I'm paying $35 for this T-shirt when I could spend $30 more and practically go with you and get a real jacket.
For real,
which is like, you know.
Yeah. That's like the biggest thing. We're like talking about, I don't know if you know, like, early, well, I guess you said you were still doing it too, like earlier in your career or whatever, when you're like making t-shirts, like you just get like a Hanes t-shirt or whatever and like
Yeah,
put it on.
vinyl,
Yeah,
and you
exactly.
cricket it and
Skirt. Yeah, okay. So one time I was working with someone that I didn't really know that well, and I was doing a collab with this dude, Nico D. He's from Daly City. He makes music too. But we did like a t-shirt together and we made this super dope design. It was super cool. But when we got them printed, like I could feel it like already creeping off, you know?
Like it crinkles a
Yeah,
little.
yeah. And it was flaking, you know? And then so
fuck.
like I had met some dude like maybe like a year or two later and he was like, yo, like I bought a shirt off you from that, you know, that one time. And I was like, oh no. He's like, I put it in the wash, that shit all peeled off. And I was like, I swear it doesn't happen anymore, bro. Like, please. I understand that that looks like terrible forever, but like that does not happen anymore,
Right.
you know? And I feel like people that like get stuck on that, you know, like stuck in the fast fashion type shit, like that shit doesn't pay off in the long run. Even if you have like 1,000 people willing to buy your
I
shit,
agree.
they're not gonna come back and buy it again because they know like, oh, this fucking fell apart on the first time.
Right.
So that's why it's like I'd rather, you know, give someone some shit that's like gonna last them.
You're more into the stitched.
Yeah, definitely. I started out stitching. Yeah, like embroidery. I've always been more into embroidery stuff.
Shit.
Printing is like, don't get me wrong, printing is totally cool, valid, awesome, fun stuff. But it's hella expensive if you want to do like a really cool, like multicolored design.
Right.
And then I feel like there's only so much you can do with like a print on t-shirt or a print on jacket. You can do some cool stuff, don't get me wrong, but like I just feel like it's in my opinion, it's just a little uncreative to me.
It seems like you have a lot of knowledge when it comes to like, which you should because you have a business.
Point, yeah.
But what like motivated you? Because I know people that have been doing clothing for a while, and I shit you not, I don't even think they've thought about a fucking flannel or a fucking stitch.
I think that's why, like honestly, like you just saying that, like because everyone isn't thinking about it. I'm like,
let me get ahead of this motherfucking game.
Yeah. I'm not like trying to like put shade on anyone when I say this, but like in like the clothing business out here, like people I feel like get stuck on catering to the audience around them. So like they're like, yo, like let's make this San Francisco shirt, and it's like, don't get me wrong, great San Francisco shirt, super cool, it's amazing, but that's only the people in San Francisco now. You've limited yourself to people in San Francisco. Like I don't want to be that person. So I'm like, yo, like you're making a t-shirt about San Francisco, I'm gonna make a fucking flannel about a fucking little devil, you know what I mean? And if you like little devils or whatever, you're gonna fucking wear it, you know? I don't know. Like,
where did the little devil come from?
It started from a joke, honestly, for real. When I did a design like a long time ago, and it like vaguely, it really wasn't even meant to look this way, but it was like the T on Rebel Status, one of the T's. It looked like an upside down cross, barely. And this dude like punked me out randomly somewhere, and he was like, "You worship the devil, like blah blah blah. You're an evil person." And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?" Like, I didn't even know.
I was about to ask you about that, like because of the devil thing. Have you got like
people? Yeah, that's what it started at. But now I think people think it is a joke because like so I did that as like the joke for the mascot for Rebel U.
Yeah, you did.
So I was like, oh okay, this is an easy one, the devils, whatever. And then now like because I thought like Rebel U needed or Rebel Status itself was like it kind of needs to like also be like part of that, you know. So I was like, why not just do like a devil, you know? And then I thought of like fucking, it has like, I don't know if you've seen them now, but they got like little shaved down horns and shit.
Yeah.
So I was kind of like, oh, like, you know, Hellboy, because like Hellboy is kind of like, he's like this horribly horrible person, but like because he's like trying to be the good guy at the end of the day, he like tries to be a rebel or whatever, you know? So it's like, oh, like let me just fucking channel this in, you know?
Right.
So
that's like a dope.
Yeah.
It's like I'm learning a lot about Rebel right now. I'm getting the gems.
Hey, this is a hidden fact.
What's your goal? Maybe like 3 to 5 years from now with Rebel.
Man, it would be dank if I could make it into like a real record label / like had like storefronts or like maybe not even a storefront, but like a successful like super online store that like I could like have run itself. You know what I mean? Like I'm not trying to be like, ooh, like I need to do less work, but like I need to find a way to like make this shit like run like smooth sailing. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, cause I could see it. Like when you do post, you're always doing physical work. Like you're always moving, going left, right, picking up the jacket, and I'm all like,
bro, for real, not yeah. It was like it's even hard. Like sometimes when people ask for like custom shit, they'll be like, oh, like let's meet on a day, and I'm like, we can meet on this day, but we can only meet for this time frame because I gotta go here at this time and I gotta go here.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's just I feel like I gotta learn how to like relax this year a little bit too, because like I'm doing so much shit that it's like I'm burning myself out quick.
Got
you know what I mean?
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah.
Damn. Damn. Well, I'm excited for you.
Hey,
like,
thank
and
you,
Rebel in general. So when you first moved out here, wait, you were in your 20s. You weren't in school.
I just turned 20. It was a week after
20?
my 20th
Did you go
birthday.
to college out here for anything, or?
I actually went to CC for like 0.5 seconds. I was trying to like
0.5 seconds.
I was trying to like do like audio mastering and engineering, but like
shit.
CC was all like, they're like, yo, you need to take like a, you know, like all the basic eds. So they're like, you need a science, you need a math, and I was like, I don't even care about the diploma, bro. Like, can I just take these classes? And they were like, funny. They're like, nah, like it's not gonna work.
Like, you need to do that.
Yeah, and then so I was going to school for I don't know, like a month and a half, 2 months, and I just couldn't do it. Like, school is not really didn't really work for me. Yeah.
Got you.
I was never very good in high school.
Now that you're considering New York more, what do you feel like the Bay taught you these last couple years that you've been here?
So fucking much, bro. I don't know if I'd still be like the type of person I am, you know, if it wasn't for the Bay. It definitely like teaches you a lot about like independence, I think, like how to like kind of get it in on your own, you know, how to talk to people, you know, like you kind of gotta like, this is like one of the biggest, you know, like disparage zones for like wealth, you know, like you'll run into a lot of people with hella bread. You'll run into a lot of people with literally only the clothes on their back right now. So
that's
it's
so
like,
crazy. That's true.
Yeah, you know, so it's like weird as fuck because like sometimes you'll like meet someone and you'll have to like be like, oh shit, like let me act like real nice. So like maybe you give me a little crumb off that bread, you know?
Right.
And then you also have to be real with a motherfucker like on the street and be like, yo, shit's fucked up right now. I'm super sorry that like, you know, you're living out here. Like, let me give you a couple bucks, you know? So I feel like it just kind of teaches you how to be a person, you know? This is like one of, you know, a real, I don't know if you want to say like liberal, but like left, you know, we treat people like human, or at least we try to, other than fucking homeless people, which is pretty sad.
How was that transition from SoCal to here?
Well, like Temecula is like hella different because
what's it called?
Temecula. It's
what?
It's so stupid, bro. Temecula is like Napa in like NorCal, you know?
Okay.
So it's like hella wine country type shit. There's hella wineries, but then it's hella fucking like meth heads and like hella just like outward racist people, you know what I mean? Like right there, like they just passed a law recently where they like don't have like heritage months anymore.
What the fuck?
So they don't celebrate like Black History Month. They don't celebrate Pride Month. When like the whole Roe v. Wade thing was going on, and like, you know, like now like it's up to states, right, for like abortions. They were like, if you come to Temecula, you can't get an abortion. And Governor Newsom would be like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Like, Temecula is just like hella like small town minded.
That's
like,
hella
you know
different.
What I mean? Hella white, hella, you know. So it's like coming here is like day and night.
Did you have cultural shock?
Definitely. It was my friend went to SF State here, so I would go up to see her like here, you know.
Oh, okay.
And I just remember like being like, what the fuck? Like I can do whatever the fuck I want here. Because all I'm really doing at the end of the day is smoking weed in public.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like being like in a place where I was like almost getting arrested in like for smoking weed. And then now being like here where they're like, hey, can you just not smoke your weed here? Can you do it over here? It's like, oh, this is fucking awesome. This is all I need, you know?
Yeah.
And then like, you know, just way more like relaxed people. Like it's way different. I guess it depends on where you're from in Southern California. I know obviously like LA is way different than fucking
no. I was like, damn, I've been smoking since I was like 11. I don't know. I've been smoking in front of everyone.
For real. And then it's also like, you know, like at least where I'm from, I know like, you know, like people where it's like someone's like from Daly City, right? And they'll be like, oh, I'm from San Francisco. It's like, bro,
you're from Daly
City. Yeah. People do that shit all the fucking time in Temecula because it's like right in between LA and San Diego. And so they'll be all like, oh, I'm from San Diego. It's like, dog, I've known you since kindergarten. We're from Temecula. Like, you got to chill the fuck out.
That's hella funny. I heard you say you have a girlfriend?
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
How is running a business with a girlfriend? Like, me and my dude we be rocking, so it works out. But I've been in relationships where it's like, the business is stressful. Most of all when you don't know like the success of the drops you're gonna have. How is that in balancing that for you?
It's honestly pretty good. I think like I've learned throughout like this relationship with her, like that, like, you know, if your partner and you have like a good communication style, like they want to be there for that kind of shit, you know what I mean? Like through the hard part or the good part, you know, like it doesn't really matter. So I was like the type of person at first who was like, if I had an event, I wouldn't really say anything because it's like I don't really
Oh, for real?
Yeah, I'd be like, oh, like, I got this thing going on today, so I can't really hang out. And then she'd be like, well, I'll just come. And I'd be like, oh,
Right.
yeah, you can come. Like, And so
It was a whole fucking party,
yeah,
fucking drugs everywhere.
for real though. And then so she'd be like, damn, like, you don't want to invite me to these things? And it's like, it's not that I don't want to invite you, but I don't want to like make you feel like we have to do this together.
Right.
Like, this is like something that was my decision. You don't have to do it yourself.
Right.
But, like, she's down, and so like it's been cool. Like, it's cool because she gets in on the creative process too. Like,
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
She's
like,
a girl. That's a different perspective.
all the time I'd be hitting her up. Like, it's like, I'll get like a sample for something, right? Like, like something will come in the mail and we'll have to like talk and be like, oh, we like this and we don't like this part about it, and then we like this, you know what I mean?
Right.
So like, it's just fun to like kind of talk with someone about it, like in a fun way like that, you know what I mean? Where it's not like, sometimes, like, of course, like as an artist, like people get like hella egos and they're like trying to be like, oh, don't tell me how to do this or don't tell me to do that. But like, she does it in such like a cool way. Like, it's always just fun, like to be like bounce ideas back and forth off of each other. You know what I mean?
That's hella dope. Oh, you said samples.
A sample is just like a one-off of like something you might have an idea for. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's already created. It's already made. Like, it's already the physical jacket, or it's just
yeah. No.
I was gonna say, damn, you really on your
you get
designer shit.
Nah. That'd be crazy shit.
I know.
That's
I was
next
like,
level.
damn, you're creating like
maybe
the
one
whole...
day. No, I'm just fine.
No, I could see it though.
Yeah, maybe shit. That's some crazy shit. But they like do some shit, but they won't send that shit to you. They'll be like, they'll send you some pictures.
Oh.
They'll send you some pictures and be like, they'll be like, it's Pantone color, blah blah blah, and
That's
you have to like
funny.
look it up. But they'll send you a sample though of like the actual thing you want, right? But like, because you're talking to someone fucking pretty far away, the dude I talk to, like, let's be real, dude is in the Middle East. I'll be honest. So like, like we're talking to each other, but like sometimes like me explaining something and something to him means something different. So he'll send something to me and I'll be like, oh, the measurements were off, or like this is in the wrong spot. You know what I mean? It's little things. Like, you just get one made and it usually costs a little bit more, but it's like, oh, this is just so I know we got it right. You know what I mean?
Because bulk is more cheaper.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And you don't want to fucking buy like 50 of things. And it's, yeah, exactly. And it's like, fuck.
Right. Damn, that's hella cool that you're working with somebody all the way in the Middle East. Like, that's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
But you know what? My
crazy.
producers, most of my producers that I work with, like, they're out the way too.
Oh,
Like,
for real?
my graphic designer, like the one I used to go to, like, faithfully in Nigeria. I pay him through Bitcoin.
No way. For real?
Yeah. So it's like
That's many. Okay, that's dope.
It is. So, but I just feel like, for one, I'm helping somebody out the way because the money conversion is different. When you convert it, it's
real.
way more.
Different, yeah.
So that's one. And two, where else am I going to get fucking covers? He was doing them for
Bro, you can hit
American
me
money,
up for covers,
$12.
so Jesus Christ. Yeah,
Yes,
I
but
got
he's
the
all
pulled
like,
up.
I was like, I even asked him, I was like, I'm going to give you 30. I'm like, because, like, don't you want this money to be able to go buy stuff? Go,
For
like,
real.
And he's all
Well,
like,
I mean,
this is more than enough. And I was like,
$12.
how?
Yeah.
And then he's like,
You
it
never
just
know.
converts. And I'm like, this is crazy. And in London, I work with a lot of producers in London.
Yeah.
So it is dope to connect.
Interesting.
But clothing I would figure, is a little harder because, yes, communication.
It's like tough, yeah. But it's also like you kind of like build a relationship with the person too. Like, I like know this dude now. You know what I mean? Like, we're like talking. Would
you go out there?
I would. I'd be down. It depends on like the
That was a high pitch. I don't believe you.
I'd be down. No, I would be down. He's like offered me one time. He was like, bro, you should stay out in Dubai. Like, blah, blah, blah. I have a brother-in-law who stays in Dubai, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to fucking go to Dubai.
Yeah.
Like, Pakistan, I would honestly be a little bit more down than fucking like Dubai type shit. But I feel like it's kind of
rules out there.
Yeah, they do, but it's also like, like as long as you're respectful about it, just be like, I ain't gonna smoke here. Okay.
Right. That's the first thing you thought about. He said, I'm not gonna smoke here.
For real. Nah. I feel like it'd be cool, but it's also just like, like it's building a relationship with someone because like here in America, it's just expensive if you want. I was gonna ask you,
did you try first with
I did for a long time with American people, and it was, don't get me wrong, like it was good. The quality wasn't bad or anything.
Right.
But it's better now, to be honest with you.
Gotcha.
And like sometimes like it's just way more expensive. Like a t-shirt, pretend like you're trying to get like a t-shirt with like just white on it or something. Like a big like person out here in California will do it, and they'll make it like $15 a t-shirt.
Right.
That's still like, bro, like that means I have to sell this shirt for like $30 if I want to make
profit.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so it's like, why the fuck would I do that when I could spend like $40 for a jacket that I could sell for $80 and make $40. You know what I mean? Like then I'm getting real money. That's why it's even like bigger things. You know what I mean? Like I'm not really going to a dude in like the Middle East or anywhere for that matter of fact for a T-shirt for real. Like that's why I'm like doing like jackets. That's why I'm doing like pants. You know what I mean? Like because it's like if you could get it out here for that kind of price, like I don't want to pay like $2 for whatever the fuck for Pakistan or whatever the fuck. That sounds fucked up. You know what I mean?
No, but yeah, so no, it makes total sense.
Yeah, get a little bigger buck. You know, bigger buck, bigger spend.
Got you. And I noticed too, which was like super. I don't know if you noticed it, but it even checked me as a businesswoman because I feel like your prices, you're stern about it. You don't negotiate your prices. Either people are gonna,
you really gonna fuck with it or
you're not.
Well, it's like when you're like, especially when you're starting, you get like real fucking what's the word, self-conscious about your shit and shit. So I remember I used to sell jackets for like $30 and people used to hassle me about it. So it's like, how you gonna hassle me for a $30 jacket? Like, but like now you gonna hassle me still? Like, and I raised the price on you. Like you should have got it back then when it was $30. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I don't know.
No, but that's something I really, really like about you because it's like you're stern about it. And I feel like the more stern you are about it, it makes me want to buy it. I don't know if it's just the type of bitch I am, but I'm like, oh, he not playing. Okay, I'm going to cash up him that 120 right now. It just speaks business and it speaks like you believe in yourself. And I know it sounds weird because some people might take it like you're not. Bruh, the biggest thing I heard when I used to sell like certain shit was like, you're not for the community at these prices. And I'm like,
bro, no, I know exactly what
talking about. Yeah, like, what do you mean?
I see you right now with a fucking Chanel bag. What are you talking about? Like,
it super kills me.
I don't know. Yeah, I get exactly what you're saying because people hit me with that too. I don't know if you remember. I'm not gonna say no names, but when we were at that event too, some dude tried me for what I said for like a hat. And he ran off with it. And I had to like come at him and be like, bro, what are you doing? Like, why are you trying to steal a hat because you couldn't buy it for $30? Like, you're
Wait, he grabbed it?
Grabbed it and ran off. I had to pick him up. Like, I had to like grab it from him. And then fucking Hyphy Ices and Hella Paisa had to help my ass get it off of him. And it was hella mania. It was so crazy. I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, that's unfortunate as fuck, bro, because you were being chill. You were on your fucking game.
Bro, I was chilling. Yeah, I was on my Switch. Yeah. No, that's being a fucking nerd. Like,
I told my dude, I was all like, actually, remember I told you when we bought the Nintendo, I was like, there's a dude named Rebel Status. I'm like, I need the Nintendo because he was there chilling.
Yeah, I was fucking chilling the whole day. And then he fucked it up. And I was like, damn, bro. Like,
that's annoying.
My whole day. Yeah. But
what was the hat? It was just a Rebel on it?
Yeah, it was like a camo hat. It was like a bucket hat with like a little
I
orange
did see it.
brim.
It is dope.
He's just, well, I mean, it feels cool. I guess.
I mean, you should be kind of like inspired.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's kind of the point. I got some ski masks, so don't rob like a local person, but rob like a Wells Fargo, and I see that, I'll repost you.
That's super dope, though. I'm super happy your business is thriving the way it's thriving and everything's going good.
Yeah. How many more do y'all have like set up for like the rest of the year, or is this like kind of the last one?
The episodes?
Yeah.
Oh, no, we got like 17, 20 episodes.
No, for like, do y'all have like more for the rest of the year, like set up, like that you have to do?
Yeah,
17, 20 for the rest of the year, though?
Yeah, because I do them every Wednesday.
We only got like one other Wednesday left.
No, for the rest of the year. No, it rolls over. I keep going.
Oh,
so my calendar for 2024 is
got you. It's already booked up. Okay.
I was like, what? See, that's the thing though too. As like doing this business shit, I don't even think of the day, like how he's talking about years, days. All I know
You're
is
like, every Wednesday we got it.
Yeah, because that's the way it goes. Every Wednesday, it doesn't. I don't even think of it like that. But I'm already filled up for the next year. Thankfully, gracefully.
Hey, there we go. Do you feel like overwhelmed at it at all, or are you like kind of in that moment where you're like, oh, this is part of my routine now?
No, it's part of my routine for sure, and I always wanted like my own talk show, kind of like the Hood Ellen. So that's really my goal. I really, really want that, to be in a bigger space, bigger facility, at a point be able to have people from the community or people fly in to sit down at that show, to be in the back while I'm showcasing other people.
Oh, damn, you want like a live audience and shit.
Yes.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so I want like a talk show for real. Music's my baby. It's my first. It's my all, but it's a struggle with music. It's up and downs, and as long as you keep going, something will pop or it won't, But you have to have other
avenues. Yeah. No, I totally feel that.
So I'm into that right now. I'm into real estate, so I'm doing that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm doing those two things. But yeah, this is my baby. I'm nurturing her, and hopefully within 5 years,
there we go.
It grows into something bigger.
Are you gonna fuck? What was I say? You're not going out to like Vegas no more, huh?
No.
Okay, yeah.
I love Vegas though. He hates that I love Vegas, but I love Vegas.
Yeah. You don't like Vegas?
No.
Nah. I've never been to Vegas as like an adult. I've been like when I was younger than 21, so I never really experienced Vegas. You know what I mean? For real? Yeah. Yeah. I don't even drink anymore, so I'm like, would I have any fun? For you.
I had alcohol poisoning, so I'm trying to stop, but I can't.
Yeah, no, I felt like that too. The thing that really hit me is my girl, she works in like what do you call it? Like nonprofit. So she had like a nonprofit party, right? And they had an open bar, and I was mixing. I was drinking dark. I was drinking light. I was drinking wine. I was drinking beer, and I blacked out. And then I woke up in the morning. I was pissed, but I didn't know why I was pissed. You know.
Right.
So I'm like, dang, I'm mad at you. And she's like, do you even know what you did? And I was like, dang, what'd I do?
Right.
And then she's telling me all this shit, and I'm like, damn, I need to stop drinking. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I kind of been chilling ever since then.
Yeah, I've been slowing down. Yesterday was the Warriors game. We won, so I had to drink a little bit.
You had to drink a little bit?
Yeah.
There we go. I mean, get it where you can, you know? Just don't let the drink you, you know what I mean?
For sure. That's a good one, yeah. Because out here, I feel like we all in the Bay have addictive personalities, and I don't know why we get into something and we make it a whole movement. Fucking pop a shroom. Oh, we fucking doing shrooms.
We doing it every day.
It's just be crazy out here, but it's fun. Nothing like the Bay. Yeah. Before we wrap up, I want you to leave the people with a couple words. Just it could be like business wise, or it could just be personal. Like words that you want people to remember you with, or advice.
Damn.
Don't stop. Get high.
Yeah, that's such an open ended one. Damn, I don't know. I would say just keep working. You know what I mean? Like don't be doing no work, but don't be overworking. You know, put your head down. Fucking work on some shit that you're really passionate about. And you know, keep putting your fucking shit on the wall. Like keep trying to get something on the wall, because something's gonna stick eventually. Like, but don't not try, because then you're gonna live your whole life with regret. You know what I mean?
Sure.
That's my best advice, I guess.
Period.
Keep trying.
And your hair's banging right now. Cause when
my hair's banging.
Yeah, bro. When I saw you, I haven't seen you in a minute, but your hair was hella short.
Yeah. I shaved it and shit. I had like a whole shave thing for a minute. I had my little Padawan braid.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I still got it. I need to cut it, honestly, at this point.
It's random as dope.
It's hella long. Yeah, it's hella fucking weird. But I'm trying to get back to like having long hair like I did, but
gotcha.
We'll see.
I just had to print that out. Looks great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for making the time. Thank you for the opportunity.
Thank y'all for having me.
I love your brand.
Thank
I don't know. Ever since I saw your brand, I love your brand. I fuck with it. I fuck with the quality. Again, you guys make sure you tune in to Rebel Status Clothing. The quality is amazing. It ain't gonna fade out. It ain't gonna get flat. And puff jackets stay puffed.
There we go.
So with that being said, this is Tiana Shawty, TYSF Queen of the Skull, and this was Adam from Rebel Status Clothing. Yeah.
Gang. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Yeah, see, I'm showing Queen of the Skull. Puerto Rican on the block, call the J Lo. Just cheeky on the clock like it's payroll. Ruler clip look like halo. The Puerto Rican on the block, holla J Lo. Chasing chicken on the clock like it's payroll. Don't attempt it. Ruler clip gun like halo. Over mission, watch it drop in that Fago. Puerto Rican on the block, holla J Lo. Chasing chicken on the clock like it's payroll. Don't attempt it. Ruler clip gun like halo. Over mission, watch it drop in that Fago.